Hey Daily Dosers, wanted to take just a minute here and show you a resource that we have for you. This is something that I just recently put together. This is 100% homemade, but what we have here is a weekly log sheet for listening to Daily Dose. You can see here the different colors. We have this for Hebrew, Greek, Aramaic, and for Latin. And these are actually the legal size. So these are 8.5 by 14. The idea that I had here for the size of this one was just kind of a desk presence. As you're writing and thinking and reading and listening to the Daily Dose videos, you've got this log there, almost like an old desk planner idea. We also have this available in 8.5 by 11 though, if that's your preference, so it can be a little bit smaller. But the idea here is for those of you who just really love the old analog style of tracking, that's what this is. I had this idea when I was looking through some ads for just yearly planners, weekly planners. That's what gave me this idea, and I thought that would be something good to have for Daily Dose, where we just kind of track the progress each week. Now, these are listed for a week at a time, so you have here on the sheet Monday through Friday. I know we have some weekend editions, but they're not always in that main structure of what we're looking at each week. Sometimes those weekend editions are a little different. There is, however, a checkbox on this weekly accountability section. There's a checkbox for the Saturday video each week. So if you are wanting to track that weekly video on Saturdays for those weekend editions, you can do that too. Some features of this log that we have is namely that it's weekly, so you just have to print out 52 of these for the year. That would work. It has a section for the date. It has a section for the text that you're working on that particular week. And then it also has a small section for each day of just a brief devotional thought. Again, one of the things we want to do is keep you close to the Word of God, and so you can jot down that devotional thought if you have that. You may not, but if you do, you could jot that down. Another section that we have here is to jot down some things that you learned that week. Also, you could jot down some things to work on for that particular week, things you kind of realize I need to do more in this area, and you can simply jot down that you want to work on those things. And then lastly, we've got the accountability section. I know that many of you like to just check boxes. If you've done some work, you want to check box it. So again, just a little resource for you that we want to make available so that you can track your progress. Again, part of this goal, part of this idea is to track even the smallest amount of progress. It may not always be massive leaps that we take in language learning, but that regular progress, that regular incremental progress is how we're going to improve. And this is just one way to track that and help you to stay accountable to it. Also, kind of knowing that you've improved, things that you've learned this week, things that you want to work on. You can kind of track those across these sheets and be able to know, wow, I really did learn that thing. That's a little thing, but I did learn that thing. And I hope that those will prove to be encouraging to you. So I hope this resource is helpful to you. It's one that will be available on each of the respective websites under the Tools and Resources section. So you can look for these there, and Lord willing, these will be a great benefit to you.